Hello, friends. Welcome. I'm Heidi with Onigo Stamping, and welcome to my craft corner. I am so excited that you are joining me tonight for Stamp With Me Tuesday. Every Tuesday night, I come to you live, and this evening, you'll notice things look a little bit different. I am actually at a hotel room, so I'm hoping that this works because the Wi-Fi definitely is not as fantastic as it is at my house. So using the the hotel Wi-Fi. So I'm hoping this video works okay. Tonight we are going to be doing some mystery stamping. I have some great clues for you to make a quick and easy, super simple card. Just going to give everyone a few minutes to pop on here. I don't know if the bad internet is going to create even more of a delay. We'll see what happens. We'll see if we get anybody on here live. It might be a short evening. So if you are joining me live, go ahead and leave me a comment. Let me know where you're watching from and what you're up to. So I am hanging out in Sandusky, Ohio. We're going to hit the roller coasters tomorrow. And I apologize. I have bad lighting. It is all fuzzy. I am looking super washed out because I completely forgot to bring any makeup with me, even including just a little bit of lipstick so that I didn't look quite so sad. The angle of my computer is even different. The only thing that I could find to pop my computer up on is the Gideon's Bible. So thank you, Gideon's, for giving me a tiny little computer stand. Yeah, it's going to be a crazy night. So I hope that some of you are watching. If you're here, go ahead and leave me a comment. Let me know that you're watching me, that you are joining me live. Hi, Mom. Welcome. So normally we weren't going to come down until tomorrow, but my kid needed some help with some different, adulting things. So we decided to come down a day early, and that is why I am doing mystery stamping from this lovely hotel room in Sandusky, Ohio, with bad internet. So I'm going to go ahead and start sharing the clues. Hopefully some more of you will chime in. Let me know that you're here live and watching. And I'm going to go ahead and add the clues to the stream. You can see this is where we're going to show the cards at the end. All right, so hopefully you have gathered your supplies. Let me know if you are stamping along with me this evening. Laura, you used to be from Cleveland, Ohio, and you've been to Cedar Point many times. I've been to Cedar Point many times too, and I used to live in South Carolina for about 5 years. We lived out in Charleston. So yeah, this is I think our fourth trip to Cedar Point this year. So my kid works there. This is their second summer working there, so that's why we are visiting again. All right, Mom, you're trying to stamp along. Well, this is your supplies that you should have gathered. Hopefully you have them all there and ready to go. If you are joining me from YouTube, you can see them in the description to this video. So if you don't have them, you can go ahead and grab them. I'm going to go ahead and move on to clue number 2. Clue number 2, you live in Somerville. I've been to Somerville. Excellent. All right, so fold the 8.5 by 5.5 inch cardstock in half to create the card base. Please let me know when you're done with clue number 2, and we will move on to clue number 3. So, yep, I grew up in Michigan. Lived here for quite a while, moved to Iowa, and then moved down to South Carolina for about 5 years, and then came back to Michigan. So I grew up going to Cedar Point, told our kids about it all the time. So, all right, clue number 3, lay the strips of pattern paper on the piece of 5 inch by 3 3/4 inch cardstock. Mix patterns, widths, and lengths. The pieces should overlap. You may not need all of the pieces that you prepared. Once you have figured out how you want to lay them out there, go ahead and adhere them to that piece of cardstock. When you are done with clue number 3, go ahead and let me know that you're done with clue number 3, and we will move on to clue number 4. I did make 5 different samples for you guys tonight, and I have a feeling that they are not going to show up very well on my camera. I think they're going to be a little bit fuzzy, again, because of the poor internet here at the hotel. But luckily for you, I have created a blog post with all of these cards on it. And the link to that is in the description to this video over on YouTube. So you can just click over there and you'll be able to see all the cards. Of course, if you don't want to, ruin the surprise, wait until we're all done with the mystery stamping. Over there, once we're done, you're also going to find a quick reference guide for tonight's card sketch, which I keep making those every Tuesday. I have another free quick reference guide for you. I made them so that you can print them out and you can punch them and put them in a 3-ring binder if you'd like. So you can keep track of all the different techniques and fun folds and card sketches that we do every Tuesday night. So that is there for you as well. All right. I feel kind of ominous in this photo because it's so like dark behind me. It feels very odd to be doing this from a hotel room. So yeah. So just giving you some more time to finish up clue number 3 before we move on to clue number 4. Now, next week, we are kind of jumping in the schedule. Normally, we do the card class on the 4th Tuesday of the month. But because it's summer and there are vacations going on and you really don't want me trying to do card class from a campground, we're going to do the card class next Tuesday night. Registration has closed for that, but you're always just welcome to come and watch if you didn't get registered for the card kit. We're going to be using the, what are we using? Happiness Abounds stamp set. You're not sure what to do, Mom, so you'll just watch? All right. I guess we'll move on to clue number 4. All you're doing is laying out those strips of paper and then you can glue them on. Really, really quick and easy. All right. Clue number 4, adhere the 5" by 3 3/4" cardstock to the 5 1/8" by 3 7/8" cardstock, and then adhere it to the card front. So you've put all those strips of paper or some of those strips of paper on your front of your card, and now you're going to layer that piece and then put it on the card front. When you are done with clue number 4, go ahead and tell me you're done with 4, and we will move on to clue number 5. Yeah, so that is coming up next Tuesday with the Happiness Abounds stamp set. Now, I do have a card class coming up in August, and it is going to be an exclusive card class, which means I'm not going to be posting those cards anywhere on social media. The only way that you're going to be able to see those cards is by registering for the card class. It's going to be on a private YouTube live. So it'll still be a YouTube live like this, but it'll be a private link that you'll only get if you're registered for the class. For that class, we're going to be using the Best Butterflies stamp set. Now, because that is coming up so quickly in August, the registration deadline is tomorrow. So if you haven't registered yet, make sure that you pop over to my website and get registered for that Best Butterflies class because it should be pretty fun. That class does use the stamp set and the dies, and if you purchase that bundle through me, you can actually get the class for half price. So it's a really, really great deal for you. All right, I don't think anybody else is stamping along with me, so I guess I'll go ahead and just move on to clue number 5. Clue number 5, stamp a sentiment or image on the white or vanilla cardstock. Then adhere it to the coordinating cardstock that is 2 5/8 by 1 3/8 inch. All right, so you're going to stamp a sentiment on that piece of white or vanilla cardstock, and then you're going to put it on your coordinating cardstock. Like I said, this is a super simple card, quick and easy card, and I have 5 different samples to share with you tonight because I went a little bit crazy. I went a little crazy this week making card samples. You know how I do that. So I do want to let you know while we are here, normally I am also live on Thursday nights with a fun card to share with you. I did not get ready. I did not get ready in time before we left on vacation. So I'm not going to be ready for Thursday night. I'm going to go ahead and cancel my regular Thursday night live. And I may reschedule it at some point during the weekend, or we might just take a week off. So that is what is going on with that. If you are done with clue 5, if you're stamping with me, let me know. So I know, because I will definitely wait for you if you are stamping with me. And if you're done with clue 5, let me know that too. And then we'll move on to clue number 6. So it looks like we got some people here. If you are just joining and you're just watching, go ahead and let me know that you're joining me live and you just want to watch and see what the card looks like at the end, because I like to know that too. So, all right. Well, I have not heard from anyone else that they are stamping along, so I'm going to go ahead and move on to clue number 6. Clue number 6, adhere the stamped image to the 3" by 1 3/4" patterned paper. Using the Stampin' Dimensionals, adhere it to the card front, and then embellish if desired. Vicki, you're just watching tonight too. That is great. That is fantastic. Definitely watch it. I hope that everyone that is just watching, that you are going to go ahead and make these cards when you get done, and then come over and share them on in the Facebook group, because I love to see what you guys do with these cards, how you take your own supplies and turn them into your own card. All right, Anna, you're just watching too. It looks like we got a lot of people just watching. I'm going to go ahead and flip around my cameras. I'm going to stop my share if I can remember how to do that. It's been a while. There we go. And then I'm going to flip around my cameras so that we can look at the card samples, and hopefully they show up pretty well. All right. So here is the first sample that I have for you tonight. This is using the Simply Fabulous stamp set, which y'all know I love that Simply Fabulous stamp set. And for this card, I used the Butterfly Kisses designer series paper. Now, the colors are not showing up well this evening. The lighting in here is really not very good. Surprise, surprise, the lighting in the hotel room is not very good. Ooh, that did not make it better. Just trying to see if I change up I did bring a little light with me. And I was just trying to see if I change it up. Ooh, not that way. I kind of lower that down where we get better colors. Maybe a little bit. So that's my first card, which is really fun. All right, and then my second card, I used the Textured Chic paper, Texture Chic Designer Series paper, which I haven't used this much yet, and it's absolutely beautiful. I think I've been a little bit scared to use it. I wasn't sure exactly how to use it or what to use it with. I don't have the whole stamp set because honestly, the stamp set, it's not quite me. But the paper, really, you could use it with all different things. I just hadn't figured out what to use it with yet. But it is so pretty. It has hints of gold on it, and it's just really fun patterns. So not even patterns. It's like, it's a shabby chic kind of look to it. So that is my second card. And on this one, I used the Blessings of Home stamp set. So that's where the sentiment is from. Next, I used the Amazing Phrasing stamp set. This is one of those, one of the sale-a-bration stamp sets that you can get free with a $100 purchase during sale-a-bration in July and August. And you guys know I've been loving the stamp set. It's my favorite from the sale-a-bration catalog. And I've combined it with the Tea Boutique pattern paper. Now, again, another stamp set. I'm not real keen on the Tea Boutique suite, the whole stamp set. But the paper is really pretty, especially the backs to the paper. I just find that it has some great patterns and some really bold colors. So there is that one, really fun. Then I made another sample with the Butterfly Kisses, because Butterfly Kisses paper is really fun too. And you're going to get, when you register for the Best Butterflies online exclusive class, August 1st, you're going to get 12 pieces of that Butterfly Kisses paper too. So you get a sample pack of that. So in this here, I use the Best Butterfly stamp set for that sentiment. So really quick and easy. Like I said, these cards are super quick and easy to make. All right, now for my last card, I think this might be my favorite. I kind of went all out on this one. And I actually flipped the design. So I made it a vertical card instead of a horizontal card. The sentiment, again, is from the Blessings of Home stamp set. And I used the Abigail Rose pattern paper, which I just love, the soft colors. It's like crumb cake and soft suede and petal pink. Just really elegant looking. Oh, thank you, Laura. And I paired that with some die cuts using the Meadow dies. Now, I cut one of these from white cardstock, and I cut one of them from petal pink cardstock. The one that I cut from white cardstock, I just colored it with petal pink Stampin' Blends and crumb cake Stampin' Blends. The one that I cut from the petal pink cardstock, and you can't really see it here, you'll definitely have to pop over and look at the photo of it. But I colored it with the petal pink Stampin' Blends and then some soft suede Stampin' Blends. And when I got all done, I was like, well, I want to kind of mess it up a little bit, right? Make it a little bit shabby. So I took some of my rubbing alcohol that I have in a spritzer and I gave it a little spritz. And what that did is it made water spots on it, but because the paper underneath was petal pink, it's getting spots of petal pink underneath, which is really cool. And I'm really excited to try that on a different card too. Just something really different, kind of fun to do. So those are my 5 cards that I have shared with you tonight. And like I said, you can see all the supply lists over on my website on the blog post for tonight. And you can grab that free downloadable quick reference guide. It's all over there. And if you're on YouTube, you just need to click into the description to this video and then follow the link over to get that quick reference guide and see the supply list. And then we'll have all the pictures of the cards too. Once again, if you're not already registered for that Best Butterflies class, don't forget to register by tomorrow because that is coming up August 1st, and that is an online exclusive class. So thank you all so much for joining me. Don't forget, I hope that you go out and you make some of these cards. You use this card design and make some cards of your own, and then you come on over into the Facebook group and you share those cards over there because I love to see what you guys make, and I love to see how you use the supplies that you have in your own stash to create your own cards. Thank you again so much for joining me, and I will see y'all next week, Tuesday, for our card class, our July card class, using the Happiness Abound set. Have a fabulous evening. Bye-bye.